Now call the meeting of the Carbon County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, a prayer, and the Pledge of Allegiance. May is Military Recognition Month. Join us as we pray for our military. Lord God, Almighty Father, creator of mankind and author of peace, as we are ever mindful of the cost paid for the liberty we possess, we ask you to bless the members of our armed forces, for them the courage, hope, and strength. May they know your firm support, gentle love, and compassionate healing. Be their power and protector, leading from darkness to light. To you be all glory, honor, and praise, now and forever. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of constituting the accuracy of written minutes. Tapes are reused, eliminating recorded records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held April 28th, 2022, noting the correction to expenditures to the general fund clearing account dated April 28th, 2022. Check numbers should be 228043 through 228170.
Motion to approve with corrections.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning county business at this time? Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jerry Hoare from Jim Thorpe. Can we get an update on the wage study? Why is it taking so long? Who's doing it? The underpaid county employees are getting hammered by inflation. And as I'm sure you saw in last night's Times News, the PP&L is raising its rates 38% in June. And I found out that home heating oil is $4.95 as of last week, probably $5 now. Thank you.
Yeah, a quick update. It's Evergreen is the, Evergreen, I keep saying Everbright, but Evergreen is the company that is doing the study. What we had to do is send out forms to all the employees to fill out on their job descriptions. We had to have all the supervisors review them and attest that they were correct. This is what this person actually does. They are doing some comparisons of equal or salaries of like positions on the outside in some surrounding counties. So we're getting there. We have some of that preliminary work, and it's still going to be another month or two probably till we get a preliminary study.
Yeah, seemingly they've completed 2 of 10 primary tasks at this time. Now, a lot of them are going to go much quicker. This has been a very extensive period of collection of information to include the responsibility of our employees to participate. And I'm going to tell you frankly, we had about a 50% participation rate by our employees. You know, so consider that when this salary is complete, right? We all have a role to play in it, employees and supervisors.
I'm surprised you got 50%.
Well,
You're probably fed up. You know, $12 an hour in today's market just doesn't cut it.
well, Jerry, they can be part of the solution or continue to be part of the problem. If they want to help us ensure the most accurate study possible, they need to participate, they need to provide the requested information to have the best study possible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Any other guests concerning county business? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on.
Report of executive sessions held.
There were 2 executive sessions held Tuesday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. for personnel reasons, and on May 3rd at 2 p.m. for personnel reasons.
Department reports. The budget transfers.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
There are no supplemental appropriations. Expenditures, approval of check numbers 228171 through 228296 for expenditures to the general fund clearing account totaling $802,997.23.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The treasurer's report?
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. At this time, we'll recess the commissioners' meeting, and I'll now call the salary board meeting to order.
The first item is the approval of the minutes of the salary board meeting held April 7th, 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning salary board business at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on.
Report of executive sessions held?
There was one executive session held on May the 2nd, 2022 at 10:30 a.m.
Sheriff's Office? Sheriff Ziegler?
Morning. Make a motion to change the rate of one chief deputy from $26.83 per hour, grade S 14, step C, to $25.29 per hour, grade S 14, step A, effective May 5th, 2022.
Second.
Sheriff Ziegler?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Animal Shelter changed the rate of two part-time canine officer from $11.72 per hour, grade 5, step B, to $12.07 per hour, grade 5, step C, effective May 6th, 2022.
Motion to change rate.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Archives changed the rate of one part-time clerk from $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Corrections, abolish the position of one part-time LPN at $23 per hour, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to abolish.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Children and Youth Services. Change the rate of one county caseworker 2 from $18.93 per hour, grade 13, step E, to $19.50 per hour, grade 13, step F, effective May 30th, 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one secretary 3 from $12.55 per hour, grade 7, step A, to $12.93 per hour, grade 7, step B, effective May 17th, 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position, establish the position of one social services aide 1 at $11.38 per hour, grade 5, step A, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to establish.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Parks, change the rate of one lifeguard from $12.93 per hour, grade 4, step G, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one lifeguard from $12.19 per hour, grade 4, step E, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to change the rate.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one park attendant from $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to change the rate.
Second. Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Change the rate of one seasonal park ranger 2 from $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, to $11.16 per hour, grade 4, step B, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to change the rate?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of 1 temporary seasonal park ranger 2 at $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to abolish?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Abolish the position of 1 temporary park attendant at $11.49 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to abolish?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Tax claim, change the rate of 1 administrative assistant repository specialist from $19.71 per hour, grade 9, step M, to $20.30 per hour, grade 9, step N, effective May 10th, 2022.
Motion to change the rate?
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
AFSMI residual, abolish the positions of 2 LPN and AFSMI residual union prevailing rate, effective May 5th, 2022.
Move to abolish?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Any further business for the salary board today? Hearing none, we'll recess until next week during the commissioners' meeting.
Okay, back into the commissioners' meeting. The personnel report for county departments.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, except for the hiring of the Megan Veen from Tamaqua as a part-time dispatcher at the comm center. Abstain from that since that is my step-granddaughter.
The acknowledgement for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes, with the exception of the appointment of the adult probation and juvenile probation officers for the court's failure to comply with Act 57 of 2020.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Communications. HVAC for approval and execution. Acceptance of the proposal received from A&W Plumbing and Heating of Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, to install 5 ceiling cassette Fujitsu AC heat pump indoor units and necessary electrical and drain line work at the Communication Center in the amount of $60,000 under the CoStarz contract number 008-115. This will replace agenda item number 21-554 from November 11th, 2021.
Motion approved and execute?
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Emergency management for approval and execution. Submission of a grant application for the 2022 Federal Emergency Management Performance Grant, requesting funding in the amount of $64,297 to support salaries and benefits of the Emergency Management Coordinator and Administrative Assistant.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
For approval, the state fiscal year 2022-2023 Hazardous Materials Response Fund budget for the grant performance period of July 1, 2022 through June 30th, 2023 in the amount of $8,048.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Human Services for acceptance, the 2021-2022 second quarter inventory participation report and invoice expense reimbursement request for the Carbon County Temporary Emergency Food Assistance Program, which has been submitted to the Department of Agriculture.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
For acceptance, the fiscal year 2021-2022 State Food Purchase Program third quarter expense and data report as submitted by Shepherd House Incorporated to the Department of Agriculture.
Motion accept.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Information Technology for approval and execution. 3-year renewal agreements with Penteledata to upgrade and recontract cable modem for 6 of the accounts with the county as listed. Please note that the asterisk locations includes internet speed increases.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Purchase service for approval and execution, a purchase of service agreement under the Sourcewell contract with Edwards Business Systems of Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, for an HP printer at a cost of $1,095.20 and an HP color laser printer at a cost of $1,473.04 with the black and white copy costs of .01726 and .07348 color copy billed quarterly at a total cost of $2,568.24 for the tax assessment office. Maintenance will be fixed for the first 3 years.
Motion approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The solicitor's report?
Thank you. The county has received 2 requests to display banners at the Jim Thorpe train station. First is Bear Mountain Sanctuary Foundation for the Welcome the Butterflies Back event from May 28th, 29th, 30th, and 30th of 2022 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The banner to be displayed from May 14th to May 31st of 2022.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The second request is, I believe it's pronounced Artisaship, for the electrifying jack-o'-lantern experience, the banner to be displayed from September 23, 2022 to November 3rd of 2022.
Motion approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Under Planning and Development, for adoption, a resolution approving the Act 167 Stormwater Management Plan renewals for Broadhead Creek and McMichael Creek watershed and the Tobyhanna Creek watershed.
Do we want her to read it or should I?
Well, no, no. No, okay.
If you'd like, I'll read it into the.
Would you please?
Okay, go ahead.
Certainly. Whereas the Stormwater Management Act 167 of 1978 provides for the regulation of land and water use for flood control and stormwater management, requires the department to designate watersheds, and that each county will prepare and adopt a watershed stormwater management plan and renew or update said plan every 5 years for each designated watershed. And whereas the Broadhead and McMichaels and the Tobyhanna Creek watershed stormwater management plans were previously adopted by resolution of the county commissioners and approved by DEP in 1978, 1988, and 1997 respectively, and Broadhead McMichaels updated in 2006. And whereas the purpose of the Broadhead and McMichaels and the Tobyhanna Creek watershed stormwater management plans are to protect public health and safety and to prevent or mitigate the adverse impacts related to the conveyance of excessive rates and volume of stormwater runoff by providing for the management of stormwater runoff, control of erosion and sediment pollution, and control of non-point source pollution. And whereas design criteria and standards of stormwater management systems and facilities within the Broadhead and McMichaels and Tobyhanna watershed shall utilize the criteria and standards as found in the watershed stormwater management plans. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Carbon County Board of Commissioners hereby adopt the Broadhead and McMichaels and the Tobyhanna Creek Watershed Act 167 Stormwater Management Plans, including all appendices and prior modeling, and forward the plan to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection and Department of Community and Economic Development for approval.
Motion to adopt resolution 22-014.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, at this time, I'd like to call on Christina Heaney from the Monroe County Conservation District Director. Would you like to say a few words about the resolution we just adopted? And to point out, at 9:45 or thereabouts, we had a public hearing this morning, and there was no public participation whatsoever. So, Christina, you have the floor. If you'd like to come up and if you'd like to say a few words or explain it a little bit.
Sure, so the Act 167 stormwater.
You can talk to the camera.
So Act 167 stormwater management planning is a comprehensive look at watershed-specific stormwater management planning for flood mitigation, reduction of soil and erosion potential, and it, like it said, for public health and safety and to prevent and mitigate adverse impacts. So we've been working, my name's Christina Heaney, I'm with the Monroe County Conservation District, I'm the district manager. We've been working with the watershed planning and advisory committee for the last 2.5 years, trying to put these plans together. We're doing a straight renewal. This will comply with all federal and state and local stormwater standards and update it to the most recent and modern approaches at looking at these watersheds. So I really appreciate you guys having me out here. This is really only going to affect Kidder Township and Carbon County, so this isn't a Carbon County-wide thing. But it's watershed specific, and the Tobyhanna does cross over into Carbon County, even though this is more of a Monroe County thing.
Would the news media have any questions for Christina while she's up here? Amy?
I would just need to spell your name. Sure. Kristina, last name Heaney. Thank you so much. All right.
Christina.
Are you gonna be sticking around after the meeting? Will you have to?
Yeah, I have to get the resolution signed, so, yeah. I told her to wait afterwards, and then I.
We'll give it to you after the meeting, we have to put the seal
Yeah,
on
sure,
it.
if you want this one back, this one already has a couple of them on there. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Christina, I have one question, and just to clarify, the Tobyhanna Creek feeds into the Lehigh River, correct?
It does, yes.
And therefore, I would say the impact is beyond Kidder Township, no?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I just want to
They're
clarify.
watershed specific, because the
Yeah.
other half of the Broadhead McMichaels feeds into the Delaware. So
Right, okay.
These have wide overarching themes, and like I said before, I do encourage any watershed organizations or municipalities that would like to move forward with modeling their watershed and complying with Act 167. We would 100% be in support of that and would work to try to assist them.
While we're on the subject, Christina is a Jim Thorpe resident, and just happens that our conservation district is looking for a conservation technician. It's advertised in Indeed, in the workforce investment opportunities, they have it as well. The position of conservation district secretary is also open. We have a retirement coming up there, that is also advertised. We've already received 35 applications, so we should have a good person to pick from. Out of that, I would certainly hope so. That is still open until Friday, May 13th, and I'm not sure on the technician, and it was just being advertised this week, so probably not till the 20th is the due, but just for anyone that is interested. It does require, the technician does require a degree for that position as well. So,
I used to have that job, so I remember.
I do remember that, I didn't remember that until we talked a little bit after our other hearing, that she was with Carbon County District for a while and moved on to bigger and better things. Tried to get her back, but I don't know. Goes back to salary there, Jerry, sorry. Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. Any further business? Hearing none. Commissioners' reports, Mr. Arner?
Nothing today.
Mr. Lukasevich?
I think maybe paving project ongoing at Mock Chunk Lake Park. A lot of stone being put in there. And if you notice, the northernmost part of the county lot is now also, work is being done up there. Some good photo ops from the bridge or along 209, because you kind of have that bird's eye view down onto there. So the paving project, and that's it.
Mr.
Okay, I got a
Notstein?
couple of things. The one thing I should have brought up, under the, further business, really, we're looking for summer help bridge crews. We've been having, someone just questioned me this morning about it, have a person interested. Those, positions are open for maybe a half dozen, we'll decide a little bit later. I know over the past few years, we've had trouble getting 6 kids to participate, preferably college students, but we will take high school students. Having trouble getting 6 now. At one time, we used to have 60 positions with the litter crews and have 100 applications. And if you didn't get your name in early, you didn't get the job. It's just the opposite now. So like everywhere else, we're hiring difficulties. No one wants to work, I guess. Children and youth in particular, and that's another issue there with civil service. But many of our departments, corrections, dispatchers, et cetera, having a lot of trouble hiring. So if you are a college student looking for about 8 weeks of work this summer, please get your application in as soon as possibly. We normally start those positions in mid-June for about 8 weeks. So lifeguards, I haven't heard an update or anything, but we can never have too many lifeguards at Mock Chunk Lake Park. The update on the air conditioning, we talked a little bit about that at the 911 center last week, how we were notified that on Monday that we ordered, if you saw the agenda today, we approved an amendment to the agreement from back in November. They were told last week we wouldn't get those units until October. So we went out and had an engineer come in, look at the situation there. I think he was there Wednesday, something like that, Tuesday or Wednesday, looked at it. They came up with an alternate solution of 5 individual units, and they were delivered, 4 of them were delivered Thursday, and I believe the other, or no, I'm sorry, yeah, I forget what day, but 4 were delivered one day, the 5th one was delivered the following day. Right now, they're getting the electrical parts that they need, the breakers, et cetera, because these are now, instead of single phase or 3-phase units, but I do see an advantage of going from 1 unit to 5 units. One goes down, we're not gonna miss it as much as we would have normally. If 1 big unit goes down, we all suffer. The other 4 units for the rest of the building, 2 out of the 4 have been replaced. 1 is being used for salvage, for parts, and we have 1 left to replace that was installed in 1995 when we moved in. So perhaps we should look at replacing that right away because they control different areas of the facility. So that's the update on that. Elections, I want to give you a quick update, and first and foremost, we need a judge of elections for Palmerton. You don't have to be a resident of Palmerton. We would prefer someone with experience. If you're work at the polls, maybe perhaps at another location, would like to judge you with elections position, please contact Lisa in the election department. The update on the ballots, so far, a total of 3,341 have been sent out, and we've received 1,293 ballots back already, so they're coming in. We passed the deadline for voter registration. The 10th is the last day, I believe, to apply for a ballot, a mail-in ballot, and election day, reminder, is May 17th. So, okay? That's it for today, okay? Meeting adjourned. News media. Kelly, I think it's your turn to go first.
They need a copy of the resolution, and that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Ben?
During salary board, you had mentioned a couple park positions being abolished. What park was that, and are they being replaced?
They're Mock Chunk Lake Park, and we changed the titles, basically moving them to more maintenance positions. They were always difficult positions to fill to begin with. So we just abolished two and created other positions for that.
Yeah, a rebalancing
Rebalance,
of positions
yeah,
out there
sure.
based on the director's recommendation to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Chris, during correspondence, you voted against something to do with juvenile probation because of a failure to comply. Do you mind elaborating?
Yeah, that was during the acknowledgement of court appointments. In 2020, Act 57 was passed, which requires law enforcement officers, their histories and backgrounds to be shared and put into a database. The courts, if I recall correctly, through their office, AOPC, indicated the courts did not have to comply with Act 57. You'll see other offices do comply, such as the sheriff's office, with those putting into the system the information. It creates a liability to the county, because again, you're not doing as thorough as an investigation on an individual in which you hire. So if it impacts the liability for the county, it obviously is impacting or potentially could impact the county taxpayer, should there be a lawsuit and we did not do due diligence in our hiring processes.
Do you hope that to put forth any legislation that changes that going forward?
The law's there, right? I don't think the law should be above the law, right? The law is there, Act 57. Yeah.
That'll be all. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, reminder, next week, and salary board, what, oh, Amy, oh.
Yeah, right, just start looking,
I
right?
actually don't have anything.
He didn't see you with your mask
Do you have
on.
anything? See, I knew, do you have anything? Nothing? See, I knew that. Okay, have a good one, sorry, Amy,
No problem.
I know you'll get me.